Hello Pisces and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This is a reading for anyone with a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or anyone who knows someone with those placements. This is a general tarot reading, so not everything that you hear here is going to resonate with you. If not, that's perfectly fine. It just means that you should perhaps try a different pile if it's really not resonating with you, or even a different reading. I have posted a few already, but just take what does resonate and leave the rest for whoever it's meant to find. That being said, today for Pisces we have pile number 1 here, the Light Series Tarot, with this piece of Meteorite that I put in a little basket, ring basket thing. And we have pile number 2 with the Affirmators Tarot and a piece of Sodalite. And finally we have pile number 3 with the Everyday Witch Tarot and a piece of pink Tourmaline. So go ahead and feel free to pause the video if you need to. Meditate on your stack, meditate on your stone, however you want to do it. You might have more than one that calls out to you. If so, that's fine. It just means that you have multiple messages today. And with that being said, I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hello Pisces. Welcome. For those of you who've chosen pile number 1, this is your reading with this pretty little piece of Meteorite. I wish I could make it focus better, but alas, does not seem to be something that I want to do. So let's see what the universe has in store for you this week. There is a new moon coming in on Thursday, on the 3rd, and it seems like it's going to be pretty significant for everybody, because so far this week, every single tarot reading I've had is something ending, something beginning, and nothing seems to be staying the same either way. So we'll see what is in store for Pisces. Let's see, what does Pisces group number 1 need to know? Pisces group number 1. Maybe it's purple. Okay. One more. Pisces group number 1. Let's see. It's being quiet today. There we go. Alright, on the bottom we have the Empress. The Empress is Taurus and Libra energy. It's all about manifestation, creation, birth. Some of you could be having babies or making babies. And it's also an indication that if you don't want babies, you should probably wrap it up. So, let's see here. This is really cool actually. A lot of major arcana. We have the Magician, which is Aries energy. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Sun, so the Leo energy there. And we have Death and Rebirth here, number 13, which is a Scorpio energy. So you could be dealing with those kinds of people, with those in their charts, or you could have it in your chart. If not, don't take it to heart. It's just then an energy rather than a person. But what I'm seeing is you having a freaking amazing week. You've got a lot of rebound energy coming in. You are super happy. You have manifested manifested something that you've been wanting for a long time, and you're getting the recognition that you so deserve. You're finally getting that pat on the back, that raise, that, who knows, an engagement perhaps. Finally getting the news that you're pregnant, maybe. You can see that with the Empress. But you've got an absolutely amazing week ahead of you. And for the first time, I'm not actually seeing that there's changes so much as just rewards. This is the Starseed Oracle deck here. I'm going to check this out for some extra messages. Let's see. Some extra messages for Pisces group number 1. Pisces group number 1. What more do we need to know? Whoa. The ones that flipped. Let's see. That's too many. Okay, I'm gonna say it is. Okay. We have your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So maybe you're an artist who is finally getting some recognition, maybe getting your own spot at an art show, or maybe you're making some NFTs that are finally starting to sell really well. Whatever it might be there. We have Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So again, along with the artist thing, you could be a singer who's finally getting some recognition, some pats on the back, maybe a record deal. And last but not least, we have Cracked Open, rock bottom, shown into the alchemy of life. So you are kind of roller coastering, going from, oh, I don't know how to do it, to all of a sudden you're getting attention for what you're doing, and instead of saying, oh, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, you're going, oh, yay, alright, we did get through it, we're good now, like sunshine and happiness and roses kind of thing going on. Just have confidence in yourself, know what you're worth, don't back down, and make sure that you're taking some time out to show yourself some love because you deserve it. So, this is the Star Beginnings Oracle, one of my favorites. Let's see, some additional messages for Pisces group number 1. There's one. Let's see, group number 1. There's 2. One more Pisces group. That's more than one, guys. Thank you. Number 1. Okay. We have number 42, which breaks down to a 6, which is all about relationships. It can be family relationships, co-worker relationships, romantic relationships. Whatever it is, it's all about relationships. And it says, time to move on. Flow with the river. See where it takes you. So the one thing that Pisces is the absolute best with is going with the flow, seeing where it takes you. And that could very well be what you've been doing. It's just like, all right, well, I don't really know what's going on right now, so I'm just going to go with the flow, see what happens. And then all of a sudden, wham, you're hit with all the success you could ever freaking hope for. And then we have number 22, which is a master number in itself. It's all about partnerships, working together, you know, getting things done, balancing. And it says, time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. Doing things different when it hasn't been working before, and you decide, okay, well, this isn't working, let's do something different. And then success. Going with the flow. Like, this isn't working, I don't know how to make it work, so I'm just going to not, and let's see where it goes. And then success. And then we have number 8, which is all about money and prosperity, abundance. And it says, you are worthy. Aim for what you want and believe in yourself. Absolutely, yes. You, as a Pisces, you are a major, major, major manifester. You pretty much decide when you wake up, it's like, you know what, I think that this is going to happen today. I want this to happen. And the universe is like, oh, okay, here you go. The only trick is you can't just lounge around your living room all day and expect it to come in through your window. You gotta actually go out there and get it. But if you know exactly what you want and you know how to go get it, and then you are willing to put in the effort, that's when the universe is like, okay, well, now I can work with you. Let's get this done. So we're going to close out with some cards from Divine Doors, little oracle deck. But it looks like you've got a lot of amazing things coming in for you all at once this week. It's going to be a high and happy kind of week for you, for sure. Okay. So let's close out with some of these doors here. And some doors opening for you. We have the 3 of Cups. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups and happiness. 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near. Yeah, for sure. You've got the Sun and the 6 of Wands. You've got celebrations coming out your ears this week. We have a note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. So take time out and love yourself. Self-love is the most important. It could indicate that you're meeting somebody new, but not necessarily. Just that you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. We have the Sacred Lotus. Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. Yeah, you guys are very, very spiritual, and it's one of my favorite things about Pisces. Spiritual conversations. And here we have a stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. So you could be definitely meeting someone new. Maybe it's someone that you end up in a romantic thing with, or maybe it's whoever it is, like a new manager or the person who recognizes your talent and helps you get somewhere with it. Either way, it's going to be really beneficial for you. Anyways, that's all I have for you this week. You're doing amazing. You're doing a great job. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Make sure that you're taking time out, taking care of yourself. Eat well, exercise, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. Be safe, be well, and I will see you in next week's reading. Bye. Hello Pisces, and welcome. For those of you who've chosen pile number 2, this is your reading with this pretty little piece of Sodalite here. I love the color of that stone. It's so pretty. It's like the ocean. So, let's see what the universe tries to say to you this week. Let's see. Pisces. So there's a new moon on the 3rd, on Thursday. Just so that you know, a lot of people have a lot of important new starts coming up because of that. Or when that happens, I should say, not necessarily because of it. So it's kind of like a portal to opening up the path that you're supposed to be on and helping you get on it. And if you're far away from the path you're supposed to be on, it could be painful. But if you're not far away from it, it could be a really, really good week for you, especially if you're like already on the path you're supposed to be on. So let's see what's going on for you this week. What's going on? That's way too many, guys. What's going on for Pisces this week? On the bottom here you have the Four of Wands. So seems a little bit similar to the last one, group 1. You are having some celebrations this week. Let's see. Alright, maybe you're just taking some time out, going to a celebration, going out with friends. We have the Magician. That's all about manifesting whatever the hell you want. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And let's see. You have the Five of Cups. So normally the Five of Cups is a disappointing something that's happening, but it looks like you're more focused on what you still have rather than what you don't have, because all the other cards are pretty positive, which is awesome. And the Magician, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, you could very well be dealing with an air sign or earth sign, or have it heavily in your chart. That would be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. So if you have that in your chart, or if you are dealing with someone that was heavily in their chart, that's where that's coming from. Otherwise, if not, don't worry about it. It just means that it's an energy rather than a person. It's no big deal. So what I'm saying here is that you're looking for stability and you're manifesting something, but you might be a little bit disappointed that it's not moving as fast as you want it to move, or it's not moving quite in the direction that you're looking for. But you're still really happy that you see progress at all. So you're like taking some time out and celebrating it. Whatever that manifestation thing is, you would know what you're trying to manifest. It's all in your intuition. This is the Starseed Oracle deck, one of my favorites. I got pretty pictures, and I like how they word the little sayings on the cards. Let's see some additional information for Pisces group number 2. Pisces, some extra information here. What's going on in the life of Pisces group number 2? Coming out a lot. Okay, we have the child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yeah, Pisces are very, very, very spiritual people, and it's easy for you guys to tap into the consciousness of the universe and get lots and lots of information. You just have to practice mindfulness. You have to practice that spirituality and connecting, and then it'll be easy. You have perspective. None of this matters. You have common ground. So, yeah, you need to decide what matters to you and what doesn't, because, you know, you shouldn't sweat the small stuff, and in the end, most of the stuff is small stuff. So, we have the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. So you could also be a little bit disappointed that you know, you've got a gift and you've been practicing in areas like art or music or something like that. And you just haven't quite gotten that recognition that you're looking for. It seems like a little bit of a stalemate. The universe is like, don't worry, just chill, let it happen. You just gotta wait for the timing for someone to come in and recognize you in the right timing. And then we have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So you know who you can trust and cannot trust better than anybody else. Pisces has a very, very strong intuition, and they usually read people very well. So it's something that you would know right off the bat if someone is worthy of your trust or needs to be watched. This is the Starry Beginnings Oracle. Let's get some extra information. This one. It's one of my favorite decks. I love the imagery and the numbers and the sayings. I love everything about this deck. So every time 4 cards have come out, so you could be seeing the number 4 a lot, or 444, 44, whatever. 4 is all about balance and possibly karmic balance. Maybe you're being balanced out karmically so you can be on the path you need to be on. We have number 30, which is all about manifestation and creation. Walk your own journey. It is essential to stay on your own path. Don't divert, don't go somewhere because it seems tempting. Make sure that you're being honest to yourself and where you want to be and where you want to go. We have number 34, which breaks down to a 7, which is all about spirituality and religion and the higher self, connecting with the cosmos. We have let love be your guide. Live a life from love, guided by love. And don't forget that self-love. Self-love is super important, especially when we're getting frustrated. Then we have number 6, which is all about relationships. Whether it's family relationships, work relationships, romantic relationships, it's all about relationships. Remember, love is the key. Love what you have in your life right now. So gratitude. Maybe start a little gratitude journal every day when you wake up, or even before you go to sleep. You write 3 things that you're grateful for. What we like to do here in my household is once we're done with dinner, we all sit around the table and we list 3 things that we're grateful for that happened that day, 2 major things and 1 minor thing. So it could be like, I'm grateful for having a roof over my head, I'm grateful for having food on the table, and oh, I'm grateful that I saw that hummingbird earlier today because it's so pretty. That kind of thing. And then develop a method of being grateful, because the more you focus on that's positive in your life, the more positivity will come in. What you focus on is what you get. And then we have number 44, which is a master number. It's all about that, the balance and karmic balance and paying out that karmic debt. And if you break it down, it's an 8, which is actually about money and manifesting prosperity. And we have explore, love, and create. The only thing that holds you back is you. Yeah. And that tells me that you need to work a little bit on your mindset, because your thoughts become your words, become your actions, become your reality. So you have to, if you want good things to come to you, you have to put out good. That includes your thoughts. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. When you mess up and spill the coffee on the counter, just remind yourself, well, you know, there's more coffee that I can make. It's not a big deal. Just forgive yourself. Like, all right, well, let's try this again. Like, let's do it right. And we're going to leave off with some final messages here from the universe. Some last minute messages. Overall, though, this week is going to be a little bit stale. good things coming in. You just need to wait for the right time for whoever you're supposed to be meeting or whatever progress you're supposed to be making to come in. Let's get some final messages for Pisces. Group number 2. Pisces group number 2. Pisces group number 2. Pisces group number 2. Get one more. There we go. Okay. We have silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. The soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out to let go of doubt. It's all about that mindset. And if you need to distract yourself, like whatever that means, whether it's reading a book, going for walks, hanging out with friends, whatever you need to do to distract yourself from this so that you're more positive in your mind. And then we have change beckons. The path is shifting, the road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. So while you might be a little bit frustrated this week because things aren't really moving, it looks like they're about to. So the universe has heard you, it is moving, and it's just got to organize things the right way so that it can happen. And be ready for next week because it looks like change is coming. And then, in case you had a question at the beginning of this, the answer is yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. That's literally a big ol' yes there. So, whatever you were thinking, the question you had, it's a yes. Anyways, that's all I have for you this week. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Exercise, sleep well, eat well, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you're taking care of yourself because that's the most important right now. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in next week's reading. Bye. Hello Pisces, and welcome for those of you who've chosen group number 3. This is your reading with this pretty little piece of pink tourmaline here. Pink tourmaline is all about love, especially in regards to self-love, making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Let's see what the universe has for you this week. Alright, universe, what do we have for Pisces group number 3? Pisces group, that's too many. Pick the one that fit. Pisces group number 3. Alright. Choices. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Alright, I am seeing what the universe is trying to tell you. So, you've been disappointed recently. Something didn't work out perhaps. You're really not happy. This is the 4 of Cups. You're not happy with things that you've got going right now. You're really dissatisfied. You're disappointed that something didn't work out. We've got the 7 of Cups. And we have the High Priestess here. So the universe is trying to tell you, look, you have a lot of options. You need to recognize all the options that you have. And in order to do that, you may be needing to meditate, get in touch with your higher self, with your intuition, with spirit, with the universe, with source, with God, however you look at it. You need to tune in and get those messages that the universe is trying to hand out to you, because there's options here that you're not seeing that's going to lead you to happiness and fulfillment. This is the Starseed Oracle deck. This deck is one of my favorites because of the pretty pictures and there we go. The pretty sayings that it has on the cards. Let's see. We have Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Don't get caught up in wanting pretty shiny things. Make sure that you've got what you need, but you're here for something far more important than that new shiny car or that nice house. Like, you've got really important things to do. Pisces are very, very spiritual people. You guys have very special souls, and you're not here to get caught up in the rat race or just be born to pay bills and die. Like, that's not what you're meant for. Make sure that you're not, like, disappointed because you didn't get something that you wanted that is a very material item. The universe is saying, look, you're meant for a lot more than that. It says, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Yeah, let spirit in. Let spirit tell you what the next step is. And don't get caught up in the material world. That's very important here. You've got a lot of options, but source is saying, look, there's something you're supposed to be doing. And then we have forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Yeah. Stop looking for people to follow. Do you. Be you. Instead of being the sheep, be the leader. You've got it in you. You know what to do. You are a very unique individual. And the universe says it's time for you to start shining your light instead of trying to follow a group. This is the Starry Beginnings Oracle deck. This is another one of my favorites because of the pretty pictures and the simple yet valuable sayings on each card. Let's get some additional messages for Pisces for number 3. That's a lot, but we'll go ahead and take them. We have number 44, which is all about balance and karmic balance, and it breaks down to an 8, which is all about money and manifestation, manifesting abundance and prosperity. It says, explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. It's very true. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. And nothing good is going to come from negative thoughts. So make sure that you check yourself. We have number 42, which breaks down to a 6, which is all about relationships. It can be family relationships, business relationships, loving, like romantic relationships. You'll know which one it's referring to. And it says it's time to move on. Flow with your river. See where it takes you. So you've been really disappointed with the job. Maybe it's time for you to move on and find a job that actually pays you what you're worth. And the universe is saying, look, you've got a lot of options. Like, why are you still in a place that's so unfulfilling for you? We have number 22, which is all about balance and working together with someone. And if you break that down, it's a 4, which again is all about balance, karmic balance. Time to do it differently. Go beyond what you've done before. So if what you're doing isn't working, quit trying to do the same thing and expecting different results. That's the definition of insanity. Do something different, and then you'll get different results. Never settle for something if it's making your soul scream in agony, because it's not what you're supposed to be doing. We have number 15, which breaks down to a 6 again, which is all about relationships. It says, let it out, let it flow, open up the heart to feel. If you aren't feeling because this job or whatever you've got is so torturous for you, quit doing it. Start looking somewhere else. Do something that's worthy of you. There's a lot of job openings, there's a lot of opportunities. Hell, even you can quit the rat race altogether and start up your own business. Maybe you've got a hobby that you could be doing, could be making you a lot of money. Just don't settle for mundane, because you are anything but mundane. So you've got no reason to be settling for it. Then you've got 29, which breaks down to an 11, which is all about being on the path that you're meant to be on and not settling for things that that doesn't benefit you. We have enjoy where you are, for soon you will be somewhere else. And that's the other thing, is if you're so bored, you've got to realize, if you're disappointed, the life that you want is going to cost you the life that you have. So you need to make sure that the life you have is really that bad that you're willing to completely throw it away for something that you want. And deal with the uncertain results. Because that's the thing, is you can daydream about this amazing new life that you want, but it's going to mean that everything that you know now isn't going to necessarily be there. Anyways, we have number 40, which breaks down to a 4, which is again about balance, karmic balance, and just having everything equal. And it says, be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. And you deserve it. You are worthy of it. Think positive. Make sure you have a plan for when you succeed, because a lot of people forget about that. Make sure you know exactly what you want and you have a plan to achieve it, and then you go and get it. And that is when the universe will be on your side and ready to help you out. We're going to close out with some final messages here from the universe for Pisces. Some final messages. Make sure that you're listening to your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you exactly where to go, exactly what steps to take. You just have to believe in yourself. Believe that it's possible. Know what you want it with enough passion to be able to dot your I's and cross your T's. And then go get it so that the universe can help you. Let's get some final messages for Pisces. Group number 3. Alright. We have a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. That's a pretty doorway. We have bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. So make sure that you clean your house really well, and then maybe use sage or Palo Santo to cleanse the energies there, because good energies obviously is going to help you have good things coming in and manifesting that. And then last but not least, we have Nomad. It says, the nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now, don't crawl back and hide. I just realized that my finger was kind of blocking the view of that door. It's pretty. Looks like something in Scotland or something. Anyways, so that's what I have for you. If you don't like where you are, then you need to be willing to step out and sacrifice what you've got for what you want. You've got a lot of options. You just need to pick one. Know what you want, have a plan to get it, and then go out there and do it. And you will be golden. The universe really wants to work with you. There's just these few steps that you need to take before you can have what you want. That being said, Pisces is super, super good manifester. So as long as you know what you want and you got that plan, like you're for sure gonna get it. You just have to take those steps. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Make sure that you're taking time out and taking care of yourself. Do that self-love. It's really important to be able to have good energies when you're trying to manifest something. And a fresh mind. So, you know, eat well, sleep well, exercise, all that jazz that you're supposed to be doing to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Be well, stay blessed, and I will see you in next week's reading.